Hello everyone, welcome to the 1cc challenge for Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Been a while, so this will be interesting. Last time I got to Bison. I'm just going to do some general chit chat on this video as well, because there'll be about 3 people who watch this, so you know, I like to do them just my own amusement and documenting me trying to complete the game with one credit. Even if no one else bloody watches. Right. Okay, so let's concentrate on Ken. It's been a while, as I said, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting run. So I can use that as a good excuse if I fail miserably. So, what are we going to talk about? What would you like to chat about, eh? What about the state of home arcade? Arcade One Up were kind of, I don't know if they were fully or partially bought out by Basic Fun. They've released a Sonic cabinet, aren't they? I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about that. It seems a bit odd. Because, you know, one, it wasn't an arcade game. So why do people want the arcade form factor for Sonic? But who knows, we'll see. Maybe it'll be popular. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed so far in what Basic Fun have done. I mean, is it the Wrestle Fest cabinet? Seems to have various issues, characters not all being there. Some emulation issues. And there's Iconic Arcade coming out with some Street Fighter cabs. They're apparently making their way over on the boat as we speak from China, so we'll see what they turn out like. I think they're our best hope for some decent arcades at the moment, as kind of sad as that situation is, that we have to hope for some good cabinets from a new manufacturer on the scene, and a small one at that, so they've yet to prove themselves, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know what I'd add to this, my little home arcade, to be honest. It'd have to be a really good iconic cabinet for me to consider trying to squeeze another one in this small little room I've got. There you go, Chun Li. To be honest, I mean, when I'm thinking about arcades in general, when I played on them back in the day, I was pretty narrow in my focus. It was all kind of Street Fighter 2, Ridge Racer, because it was always when I went on holiday, so it's not like I went to the arcade every weekend or anything. So trying to think of ones that really resonate with me, there's not a whole lot, to be honest. Like the Star Wars arcade, I didn't play that until I went to a retro arcade a few years ago. Loved it. So I know I'd enjoy that one. Mortal Kombat is more of a... I wasn't a massive fan, but the games are cool, they're still cool. It's iconic. They look great. Trying to think what else. Neo Geo, again, I probably played Metal Slug a few times back in the day in the arcade, but it was always pretty expensive. It was like £1 a time, so we didn't normally have to didn't normally get many goes on it, let's put it that way. I just remember wandering around arcades and kind of looking at all the obscure and strange little machines you've never seen before, even older ones like from the like late 70s and 80s. Were interesting, just, you know, put in a 10p and play a few lives. What else was there? Some of the gun games were cool. Is it that Mad Dog McCree, the Western one? I never really played Time Crisis or Virtual Cop. What's that other one that's on the Evercade? One of the Evercade cartridges. was it Operation Wolf, one of the older light gun games? That was pretty cool. But again, you normally ended up dying pretty quick. And it wasn't cheap to play, so that was a limiting factor back in the day when you've only got the generosity of your parents and your pocket money. Doesn't take long to go for your money when it was like 50p or £1 a time ago, and you die quick. So coming back onto arcades I'd like, I would be tempted if they did a Tekken cabinet. I did like Tekken on the PlayStation, so I've got some nostalgia there at least, if not in the arcade. And it'll never happen, but if they released a Virtua Cop cabinet, especially the first game, I'd be all over that. But yeah, someone would have to get the Sega license. I mean, it can be done, Arcade 1-Up did the Time Crisis cabinet. It wasn't perfect. It would need to be better than that for me to consider it. A decent gun that has maybe a bit of recoil on. I was a bit disappointed with the Arcade 1-Up Time Crisis. Any other games? Let me know in the comments if there's any. What's your dream arcade cab? As I said, maybe like another one that's just come to mind. Again, I don't think it'll ever happen, but is probably because of the licensing. Is Outrun 2 Coast to Coast? Driving game. That's awesome. I had it on the PS2. Really fun game. Really nice to go through all the stages. Which reminds me, I've never played it in the arcade, but is it Cruising USA, Cruising World? A lot of people seem to like that. I know there's an N64 version. I never really played it, but what I did like is I played the first Need for Speed on one of my friends. I borrowed a 3DO off a friend, and it is a blast from the past. And it had Need for Speed and Samurai Showdown 2. I think maybe another game, I forget. But at the time, Need for Speed, I liked how you were just going down the road. It wasn't a circuit, you were just in traffic. And the cars at the time, to my eyes back then, it looked like real life. It was like, oh my God, I can't believe these graphics. But that was coming from, you played on the SNES and Mega Drive. You look at it now, it looks like, a complete mess. But back then, it was awesome. Especially the FMV videos and everything. You've never seen that before. Right, cool. What's going on with Dhalsim? He's concentrated a bit here. Maybe this is the trick. I just ramble about anything. It takes my mind off the match. And I do better than when I'm concentrating. He says. Probably cursed it now. Quick, Darren. Just speak about something rubbish. You concentrate too much on the fight. Right. Let's just finish him off, hopefully. Come on. I just need you to eat a fireball. No. Oof, that was close. Yeah, so yeah, it would take a pretty good cabinet for me to consider squeezing another one in the little home arcade here. I kind of want to do something on the art, put some artwork up and make it a bit more interesting in here. So yeah, let me know in the comments what's your dream arcade. If some company did a good job of it, I don't mean just a crappy, half-hearted, half the things are wrong with it. Good controls, good emulation. That's the other thing. Arcade 1-Up started, there were problems. Even this cabinet, Street Fighter 1 I'm playing this on's got issues, but not too bad. And then they started to put light up coin doors, which was cool, really added to the atmosphere, though not too many cabinets had them. It's like, I hate to see companies when they go backwards. It's like, why would you do that? I can understand you have different price points where you have, like, here's a budget cabinet for people who aren't really bothered, they just want to mess around on something. And then more, you know, the deluxe, nearer full-size ones for those who are a bit more, you know, connoisseurs or hobbyists. But then when you go, you know, you go backwards and then only start offering the, you know, the basic stuff. It's like you're either running out of money or you're in trouble as a company. But why else would you, you know, revert, you know, go backwards? It's interesting what happens in these companies that you never see. And some of the people that get to do the PR, I mean, honestly, I don't know who's, you know, advising them, but I don't think it's an enthusiast of the hobby, let's put it that way. Alright, come on, I've got to concentrate now. I'm getting a bit too close for comfort, this one is. See if I can pressure him in the corner. Oh, just caught the fireball. I'm not saying anything. Literally need to tap him with something. There we go. Oh, okay. The other, yeah, I just had the thought because I bought the Street Fighter Evercade Alpha recently on a recent video. That was one of the cabinets that would have tempted me. You know, Street Fighter Alpha cabinet. I only played that on the PS1. Kind of missed the arcade releases. Some good shmup cabinets. You know, if they release something like, you know, like a cave themed shmup cabinet, that would be awesome. Oh, there's another shmup developer, I forget their name. I'll mention a couple of names, a couple of games, someone will tell me. They released they did a load of Saturn shmups, Battle Garaga, however you pronounce it. Suku Garentai is another one. Again, it's kind of like arcade Saturn emulation, so if it's possible, I don't know if it's possible to do an arcade version, to be honest. But a good cave cabinet would be good, you know. I forget the name. God, I'm having a senior moment, forgetting the name of those. Dodonpachi, that's it. Those games. Just a good shmup themed cabinet. They could even do it, you know, as long as they're all the same vertical. They could do a vertical screen. That would be something a bit different. I think it's kind of something people would lap up as well. As long as it's done with a bit of care and attention, people will enjoy it. That's all people want. I think some people are a bit unrealistic in price points sometimes. It's like, you know, they've got to make some profit. But I think most reasonable people are okay with that as long as they're, you know, they're not taking the mickey, as we like to say in the UK. Or extracting the urine is a polite way of saying some other word I'm not going to say. It's a family show. Oh, there we go, second round. Yeah, it's like, I want a full-sized arcade cabinet with Sanwa controls, light-up corner door, 19-20-inch screen, full size for $299. It's like, come on. Even $499 is a push. They've got to make a profit. So, and I think if people can see that the cabinets are good quality, they've had care and attention put into them, then I think people are okay with spending a bit more because they know they're not getting ripped off then. They know they're getting their money's worth, at least, for those that are really fans. Look! I never do the barrel stage, and I've done it. This is the key. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the key. I've just got to ramble about arcade stuff and games. Right, come on, I've got to think of another subject now. Whew. Hey, another subject. I'll be doing some more PC games on the channel. I did a I covered Terminator 2D No Fate a while back, but my intention was for this channel was always to be arcade games, my home arcade and PC gaming, but always kind of leaning towards arcade style games or retro inspired games, indie games, something that, I don't know, people of my age who like arcades would appreciate. I'm not going to suddenly start doing the simulation games or anything, but so yeah, you'll see some of that stuff coming out. I just want to enjoy what I do. I don't want the channel to be too formulaic. People on YouTube kind of say, stick to your niche. Don't, if you do arcade games, don't do anything else. It's like, I'm here to have fun. It's not here to be a business. The whole point is to have fun. I think that's where people get burned out, if it turns into a grind. Alright, come on, Dan. Just concentrate. I'm kind of all over the place on my... Well, this round's probably a non-starter, but... Yep, let's try for the next round. Okay, come on. Let's concentrate or not. Got to remember what my Blanka strategy normally is. Kind of pepper him with fireballs from afar. Wait for him to jump in, mostly. Come on. Don't know what that was. An epic fail, sir. I feel better once I've got Blanka out of the way, because he's one of the last annoying ones. Although we've still got Guile, haven't we? We'll be confident. Guile's not going to be a problem, even though he's the last character. He's going to be turtling like he's never turtled before. It's going to be fine. So, thank you for the 2 people that are still watching at this point. I appreciate you viewing and listening to me ramble on. I just realised I've had the sound really low. Let's turn it up a bit. Professionally, professional. I know what I'm doing. Here's me just whispering to myself. You can just faintly hear the game sounds. Oh. Baited him in. And again. That's it, Guile. You keep doing that. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Bit close for the baiting the dragon. Just okay there. No, that was supposed to be fireball. And I landed on it. Come on, don't throw it away. Turtle in this corner. Got the health advantage. He's got to come to me. I'll take it. Hey, I'll take that as well. You take it to the face, Guile. Fight. So, I'll do a bit less chatting on this one because I kind of need to concentrate on Guile. It's one of those things, isn't it? You play quite often and you'd be like absolutely pants. Then you don't play for about a month and you have one of your best games. You guys must have had this in your lifetime where you're trying to get past a certain bit on a game, you just can't do it to save your life. If your life depended on it, you wouldn't be able to do it. And then, you try again later or the next day, you do it the first time. It's like, what the heck? What is all that about? I think you just end up trying too hard sometimes and you have gaming fatigue. You just need a break. It's like anything, you try to think of an idea of something. Got no idea, and then you'll be in the shower the next day or something. It'll just pop in your head. It's Similar sort of thing. Okay, it wasn't pretty, but we got through. And we're on to the bosses. Okay, right. I'm not worried about Balrog. Vega will be fine as long as we don't do anything stupid, which is a high possibility of it. No, come on. Excuse me. See that bobbed out of the way of my dragon then? It's quite impressive. You didn't bob out of the way of that one. He's always a sucker for the sweep. Gets him every time. Okay, round 2. Fight. So that to the face. And that. Not the best of starts, to be fair. Don't jump hitting Darren. You know, if you just keep ducking, there's very little he can actually do to you. It's kind of criminally lacking on moves in this version of the game. That's why playing the bosses on this version of the game isn't the most fun experience. Maybe Bison's one of the better ones. Vega's kind of a bit crappy. Sagat, yeah, Sagat's probably the best, then Bison. Balrog and Vega are the worst ones. I used to like playing Vega on Street Fighter 4. It was fun there. I'll need to try him on Alpha 3 on the Evercade cab. I think Vega's in that one. See if he's improved by that stage. Yeah, because at first the bosses were never intended to be played early on, so their movesets, other than maybe Sagat, are a bit weak. Okay, come on, Vega. Let's take you, sir, to the cleaners. Nice. Which way are you going? He's got his claw. Defanged him. Or declawed him. He hasn't got teeth down. Not fangs. Darren, what are you talking about? I don't know. Ignore me. Right. That's it. Perfect, Vega. Perfect. You just eat that. Okay. Round 2. Here we go. Let's try and do the same again. Pepper him with fireballs at range. Tease him with the Dragon Punch. And don't screw up when he's jumping off the wall. See, if you can just do this, he's not... If you don't mess up like that, he's not too bad. Oof. Right, which way are you going? I made a meal for myself here. I didn't want to make a meal for myself on. Oof. No. No! Oh. I just stood there and just kept eating rolling claws. Well, would it be consistent if I didn't make a meal out of the Vega match? Let's put it that way. If I didn't, you'd be like, Darren, who's playing? It's not you. Come on. That's it. That's what we like to see. He likes those kicks, does Vega. Likes tasting my elbow there when I catch him with the dragon. Go on, you do another roll. Another one. He was flagging that one. Saw him coming. Oh, right. It's a relief now. Let's be sensible on Sagat. Catch his lanky arms. Don't do anything too silly. Shouldn't be a problem. Just keep sweeping the leg. Caught his arm there. Cheeky dragon. Go for the throw. Fireball. Dragon. Nice. Nice. Same again, please. We'll see if his pattern changes a bit on this one. Okay. Got his arms. Sweep the leg. That's a bit earlier there. Okay, what are you going to do? Yeah. You got your timing wrong there, didn't you? So did I. No. Oh, come on. I mean, really? He took a hit to the face and then recovered in time to do a tiger uppercut. Questionable. Alright, come on. Okay, don't like being in this corner. Lucky I got the kick out early then, otherwise I'd have had a tiger uppercut to the face. Bye. Yes! Come on. Hey, this is consistency. 2 times in a row we've got to Bison. Trouble is, I don't have much practice on Bison, so... Okay. Dragon Punch is my friend. When I can do it. Okay, don't just sit there, Darren, and let him bounce on your head. This is what's known as an uphill struggle. So you get off to a bad start. You're kind of playing with one hit and you're dead scenario. Come on. It's predictable. So play to that weakness. Just got me then. He's trying to do the dragon. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Seriously. Them's are the breaks, guys. I thought I was getting into a rhythm then with the dragon, but yeah, I need more practice on him. But positive, we've got to Bison again. So I'm happy with that. So thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now.